It's November and I'm back at the ASHTEAD Record Fair. Join me as I go around and seek out some more rare vinyl. Right, so here we are. It's ASHTEAD, it's November, and it's quite a nice sunny day, and I'm back at the ASHTEAD Record Fair, and I'm going to go around and see what gems I can find. So let's start at this dealer. So we've got some singles here. Adam and the Ants, Kings of the Wild Frontier, Prince Charming. Is that the gatefold? Yep, that's the gatefold. Stand and Deliver. And there's Madness, Driving in My Car. That's another Madness one, isn't it? I think. In the City, is that Madness? Yeah, Cardiac Arrest on the back. Our House, Spandau Ballet, The Beat, Bananarama. Actually, while we're talking about Bananarama, there's that episode called Festival Fail on my other channel where I actually saw Bananarama and it all goes horribly wrong. I'll put a link in the description. What's this? Pig Bag. Now, I only really know Pig Bag, the single, but they obviously did this one as well. I've never heard this one. Let me know if you have. And then we've got, let's see, Haircut 100. Boy Meets Girl, Favourite Shirts. They're on the channel. I'm not going to put a link, but yeah, there's a nice episode there. And there's Wishing, Flock of Seagulls. Now, the Flock of Seagulls have done a really good... Oh, Annie Lennox. I'll talk about that in a minute. Flock of Seagulls have done a really nice Philharmonic orchestral album. It's really good. Going back to Annie Lennox, I saw something on the telly or YouTube, documentary about her. It's really good. What's this? Lena Lovage Stiff Records. Nice. Okay, skip that one. Oh god, and that one. Skip that one. More Madness there. A Town with No Name. That's one of the early Stiff ones. Human League Trio. Da da da. Now, if you told kids today, and what's this? Jet Bronx. Attention. If you're not one of the 15,000s, you'll have to make do with a black vinyl. Okay. Tony Basil. Yeah, what was I saying? A trio, da da da. You tell all your kids that they made a song with one of those funny little was it a Casio thing? Weird. Okay, so what's that? Lawrence Arabia, Blancmange, Nick Kershaw, Men at Work. More a lot of madness in this little box. Tears for Fears, Murder. Oh look, here we go. Malcolm McLaren. Fantastic. And Double Dutch. And as you may know on the channel, there is a very good episode, if I say so myself, about the reissue of Duck Rock, and there's also the episode talking to Nick Egan, and we talk all about the Pistols and McLaren, so check those two out. I'll put links in the description. Okay, let's carry on. Blade Runner, Morrissey, Mullen. Obviously not that Morrissey. Okay, don't know that one. Obviously I know Blade Runner. Mardi Gras. Okay, Duran. What's this? Tom Robinson, 2468. Okay, I know that. Motorway. Never Too Late. Okay. Oh, hang on. This there's Seconds. Took seconds of your life to take his. Now this one, Gary Numan. Okay, Bombers. I remember going to Leatherhead, where I was born, and they had a record shop, and I bought that thinking I was buying Our Friends Electric when I was about 9. And there's another one. What's that one? Yeah, so two Newmans in a row. Who'd have thought? Okay. And what we got here? Okay, Status Quo box set. And oh, look at this. Elvis. Now, I've got both of these. And what they did... oh, not that. Go to the back. They actually released a single every week. And you'd go to HMV or whatever and pick up the thing. And then we got 2 Kinks time songs signed. Look at that. And then there's oh, hang on, I'm going all over the place here. UK subs, the Gem singles. I think these are picture discs. Let's have a quick look. Yes, that's what, eight discs, is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, let's have a look at them. Let's have a look. There we go. Now, Charlie's written a book, autobiography, which is out at the moment, I think. Let me know if you've got it. Let me know if you've read it. She's not there. Okay. And there's the old lid. Okay, you can get that at the ASHTEAD Record Fair. And look, here we go. UK tour. Is that the gift? The gift tour. Now that's mentioned on the channel in the Tufty tour, which Tufty was actually, if you haven't seen it, friends with Paul Weller. He lived at the bottom of his garden. Right, so here's some Beatles stuff. Let's go through here. Okay, sealed. Look at that. Oh, we've shared this one. This is a Japanese. That's a Japanese vinyl there. There's the 5 CD deluxe set. Look at that. Okay, let me know in the chat what your best Beatles item is. You can brag about it. That's what the chat's for. It's for bragging. And there we go. And there's CD and Blu-ray sealed. Look at that. Abbey Road. Look at that. I actually picked up a Paul McCartney CD called Paul McCartney is Live, which I think is because... oh, look at this. Love is Blue. Love is all around San Francisco. Now, this was actually... this is a guy who was there, and he bought this and wanted me to show it. So look at that, £8. It's nice. Yeah, so going back to the Paul McCartney thing, I think... I'll go for the punk stuff here. What's that doing in the punk? I think the Paul McCartney's Live was to... well, that's a nice one. Because there was obviously the rumour that, he died, and also he's wearing shoes. Oh, what's that? Fergal Sharkey. That's nice. Look, I always like it when you see the old sticker with the price on. HMV there. Public image, here you go. £40. We'll talk more about John a bit later in the episode. There's Cramps. Reckless Eric. That's the Skids, isn't it? I think, yeah. There's Nevermind. Okay, there's more Pistols. Eddie and the Hot Rods, isn't it? I think. Pete Shea. Now, I'm not an expert, as you can tell, Stranglers, of all genres. Look at that, £15. But I have a go. And I'll talk about what I know. Oh, look at that. Depeche Mode, Speak and Spell. Obviously, one of the first interviews I did was with Vince. I'll put a link in the description. Great interview with him. It's a funny story how it came about. I might tell you on a future episode. But yeah, check that out. Vince Clarke in conversation. He talks about Alison Moyet, Yazoo, and Erasure. Lovely stuff. Right, let's crack on. What we got over here? Okay, some. This dealer actually always has really nice stuff. So let's have a little look through the punk stuff. Now look at this. Look at this. Just 4 Kicks, Rarity, the first sampler. I think it's got some U2 tracks on it. Yeah. There you go. Let's see what it says on the bottom. The first sampler from Unsigned Irish Bands, Kick Records 1979. £75. Probably unplayed. Look at that. You ever seen that before? I haven't. And I will say, for the record, I'm not a fan of U2, so... But, I share everything on the channel. There we go. Look at these. Smiths. Okay, The Cure. Pistols. Look at that. £200. You see that one? I might have to pause that, see what that was. Okay, and we've got some CDs here. So here we go. Oh, look at that. Shaking Stevens and the Sunsets. That's before we did the old This Old House and all that. And Chris Difford. He's the guy from Squeeze, isn't he? I believe. Okay. And what's this? Oh, hello. Look. Sabbath. Is that Sabbath? Here we go. Captain Beefheart. Okay. And got to have that. Trout Mask Replica. Fasting Bulbous. Bulbous also tapered. Let's see what's... Yeah, oh yeah, the disc's in there. Let me know, do you like Captain Beefheart? It is an acquired taste. Megadeth box set there. It is an acquired taste. If you've acquired it, let me know. Countdown to Extinction, that was. This is A Fistful of Dollars. That's a great film, isn't it? And then Drag from the Wreckage, 30 quid. Now that, I believe, is quite hard to get on CD. I see it a lot on vinyl. And look at this. Public Image. I'm going to get that. I've never seen that on CD. Look at this. Paris in the Spring. Now, the reason I'm showing you the thumbnail is the previous episode is when I went down and saw John's speaking tour. So check that one out. It's done quite well. People seem to like it. I chat to fans outside and they show their bits and pieces at the side. Look at that. It's nice, isn't it? It's nice. And that's obviously John's artwork on the old front. You can recognise it, can't you? There you go. And it's 8 quid. 8 quid. That's not a bad price at all. I actually paid a £5 for it because the dealer was very kind and likes me. Don't you worry about that. You got to ask, haven't you? You got to ask. Of course you have. And that's why you go to record fairs. You get deals. You get deals, and you know, they do you favours. I like a favour. Right, what we got here? Oh, the Strokes box sets. Okay. What's this? Oh, this is like, is this dance stuff here? Sonic Youth. There's the old sticker from the previous shop. Like I said, I love seeing those. Okay, well, that's unusual. Hello World. Hello to you. And what's this? Johnny Foreigner. Okay. Things that dreams are made of. Okay. Alright, let me know if there's anything that caught your eye in there that I missed. Now let's have a look. This is at the far end of the hall, and they got all these boxes of CDs, all £1. Look at that. And I've said before on the channel, I do listen to CDs in the car. So, you know, sorry about that. Right, here we go. What's this? Presley. All-time greatest hits. Okay. What's that? Vixen. Rare hard rock. Buggles. I wanted to do an interview with Trevor Horn. It never happened. I did make some inquiries. But yeah, oh, look at this. From Chico. With love. Look at that face. He's loving it, isn't he? He loves it. Okay. What's this? Frankie Valli. And look at it. Oh, look at this. Lulu. Look at the camera. Look at the camera, love. Oh, gosh. Nancy Griffith. Outside Woolies. That's a blast from the past, isn't it? There's the Who collection. What's that? History of the Birds. A Taste of Vicky on Phillips. The Best of Beverly's Records. Oh, hello. John Carpenter's Escape from New York. That's a great film, isn't it? Kurt Russell, isn't it? Kurt Russell. That's in good nick as well, isn't it? And what's it? Oh, that's a funny looking thing, isn't it? Look at that. I've seen that before. What's this? It's got a little 7-inch in there. Okay. What's this? Newly remastered. Okay. Right. There's Wendy's. So Wendy's is a little cafe that's in the fair, and you get yourself a bacon sandwich and a coffee, which is always nice. Because on a Sunday, you know, you get a bit peckish at lunchtime, don't you? Right. So what's this? This was look at that, 200 quid. This was a guy. He wasn't a dealer. He was a collector, and he just had a stand there. This is the magic mixture. He just had a stand there, and he was selling his duplicates. And he told me that loads of dealers have bought stuff off him because obviously the stuff he's got, Bakerloo, Bakerloo? That's quite rare, isn't it? Is that £230? Don't you worry about that. Yeah, so he was telling me that all his stuff was getting picked up by the dealers. Look at this. Love Supreme, John Coltrane. Look at that. 300 quid. UK mono. Superb copy. That's it. See, if you don't go to these record fairs, you don't get these sort of things. UK original of Heron. That's it. All my camera's gone funny. There you go. I think that's a gatefold. Let's see if I can open it up and have a look. Oh, look, playing in the field. Oh, we've all done that. No, we haven't. Right, open this up. But it's a nice, bright coloured, black and white photos. Okay, that's what it is. Distributed by Pi Records, ATV House. Okay, let me know if you've got that. Okay, and what's this? Oh, we'll have a look through the punk stuff. Okay, so it's Stranglers. Okay, The Damned. Okay, and I might be doing an interview on the channel. Fans of punk stuff might be interested to know, or they might not, and it might not even happen. In which case, I'll never mention it again. But it's potentially going to happen. So that's good. The best of American punk rock, recorded live at CBGB's. Okay. And there's the jam. It said they're lovely in the city. Okay. It's lovely. 20 quid that was. Here's the Vapors. Now, there's more jam. So people sometimes moan that I show things too quick. Okay. Well, hopefully you can see the prices. Oh, there's Radio Stars. See the prices of these. I can't show you everything. Someone complained on the last episode that I didn't show the whole fair. I'm sorry, I can't show the whole fair because otherwise the video would go on for about 4 hours. So I just show you, bits and pieces that I think people will enjoy. Susie Sue? What's that? I've not seen that one before. Let me know if you've seen that one before. Lurkers. Okay, we know that one. Vice Squad. Well Suspect there. Do you see that? Injury. 5 quid. Ain't Nowhere League for you. I've got a DVD of the Ain't Nowhere League. I haven't watched it. What's this? Look at this. This is Early Police. Who's that bloke? I don't know who one of them is. Is it? Yeah, the guitarist is different. Stuart Copeland and Sting. But who's Henry? I don't know who Henry is. Nothing Achieving. Fallout. That must be their first single. Let me know if you're an expert in the Police, because clearly I'm not. I do know that they filmed? What am I talking about? I do know they recorded their album in Leatherhead, and I keep telling people about that. Leatherhead's very famous, and also it's very famous. If you go down Bridge Street, there's a plaque about Mark Bolan, which has been featured on a previous episode. Right, and that's Dirt. Without the sleeve. Object, Refuse, Reject, Abuse. I think that's called. Well, I know it's called that because I used to have it, but I still got it. Okay, there's Stranglers, 1982. What's this? Sore Throat, Disgrace to the Corpse of Sid, 70 quid. Not seen that before. Megadeth, Roxy Music, 1972, First Press, 50 quid. There's Wire. What we got here? I'll go across it. Oh, look, can you see? I was a bit late to the fair on this occasion, and look, some of them have gone. And look, there's that Wraith one we talked about in the last episode, still unsold, still there for 75 quid. If you're a fan of Charlie Sheen and 80s films like the Wraith, you can get the vinyl. And there's some singles, the punk stuff there. See if there's any interesting ones there. The Birds, The Creation, Odyssey, Pretty Things, The Cure. Okay. quite a lot of stuff there. A little bit of advertising for the next fair. Pause that, and also look on the loo. The loo always has the next fair. It's going to be on the 25th of January. So anyway, that was this episode. Do check out my other channel. Don't get so emotional. It's not music related, but if you like this sort of stuff, you may well enjoy it. Thank you for checking out this video. Check out some of the other episodes, particularly the John one. That's good fun, and I'll catch you next time.